Eddie, good morning, good evening, good night. I hope you all are doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Whatever you happen to be watching us on. I hope that you all are having a splendid and lovely day. As of right now, we are on overwatch. And we're just gonna hang out. And I just thought I'd decide to record for a little bit because I've got some stuff I want to yap about, man. There is a new Overwatch update coming here somewhat soon, I believe. I don't exactly know when it's going to be here, but it's going to be a ton of map rework, stuff like that. And the main one that I wanted to talk... Oh my god! The main one that I wanted to talk about was the Eichenwald rework. Because Eichenwald, I like the fact that I like the stuff that they're adding to it. I'll say that to you guys right now. I don't necessarily know if I fuck with like the jump pads on the medieval castle, but... Oh, I think I messed up. Oh my god, I'm still alive. Oh wait, what? The cooldowns are different here. Was I playing a different Doom Sumo earlier? I think I was. Oh my god. But we're just going to jump around a ton of different custom game modes and stuff like that. Just hang out for a little bit. And just, you know, chill. But I will say, though, it looked really cool, what I saw. I liked the fact that there was height added to an area. Oh my god, that range is crazy on Dama's game. Wait. I don't. But yeah, absolutely crazy. I've been playing a ton of Left 4 Dead 2 today, and oh my god, man, that game is so much fun, dog. That game is so well made and such a fun. Even though I'm playing it on console, dog. Genuinely, it's such a good game. Well, I also know that Paraiso, I believe, is getting a rework. I think. I don't know if that's the one that it was. It told me about. It is. But it might be. I don't know. I just whiffed so hard on Vendetta. Oh my god. Terrible. But I believe that's the one. I truly can't remember. So Paraiso, I believe there's going to be a few other maps too. There's, I believe, 2 other ones that are being reworked. And I don't believe they're like massive reworks where they're changing around the map and stuff like that. But I do know that they are going to be doing some stuff with them. Oh my god, ow. Oh, there's no, I completely forgot how Vendetta plays because I don't play Vendetta at all. No excuse for me. Absolute shit out. Ow! But yeah, there will be a few maps reworked. I don't know of any balance changes. I assume there will be some, but I don't know what they are. And then on top of that, I saw like the teaser sort of thing for the new character. It's like a part of like Tracer's like group or something like that, I believe. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I believe there's some balance changes coming to some other characters. Don't know who, as I said. I just know that they're going to be. And then on top of that, I don't know what to say about the, actually, no, I know what I could say. Game mode stuff. The 1-3-2 game mode. now that I've started to get back into Overwatch more, again, and I kind of thought about how exactly it plays, I've realized a lot of the issues with 132. Because my thing is that I like 6v6, and I like the idea of 6v6 as the main mode of Overwatch, but my main problem with it, and my main issue with how it's playing as of the way that they have it with 1v2, is mostly just the idea that, oh my god, you can't really, like, do much if you're a solo tank. Because if your team decides to pick 3 DPSs, and then the other team decides to do 2 tanks, 2 DPSs, and 2 supports, I like the idea of roll lock for your support. I think, out of anything, that is the issue. It should not be a tank, like, limit. If they're going to limit anyone, and they're only going to limit, like, truly one group, I think it should be supports to 2 no matter what. Now, granted, obviously they shouldn't be able to do, like, 2 supports and, like, 3 tanks, or 4 tanks and 3, 4 tanks and 3 supports. That would be terrible. But, like, in terms of, like, 2-2-2 or, like, 1-3-2, I like the way that they're doing it with the supports. I like that. That is good. Like, that is my opinion. That the idea of having limited supports is good, and I think that's a good way of doing it, and a good idea to have for that sort of thing, especially for a game like that, versus having only 2 supports is going to help balance it way better, and is going to help be way more helpful. But the main issue that I truly have, in all reality, is the singular tank. The idea that you can get, with already the amount of issues that there are with solo tanking and with people having, with 5v5, with tanks, that's the entire issue of 5v5, is it makes tank a billion times worse to play. Tank is way less fun and is way less enjoyable to play than in 6v6, because you have less people playing tank. You have a way worse experience because you have less of a possibility of winning purely because, wait, you are down a tank and you have to completely solo tank no matter what. Same issue I have with 6v6 being the open queue is that they have a limit of 2 tanks, but they don't have a requirement of 2 tanks, which causes a lot of issues because if you don't have, I just got so screwed. But, like, if you don't have 2 tanks, and the other team does, you're gonna lose the match. Like, a majority of the time that you're playing the game. Like, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. I hate that that is the way that it is. But, like, unless you have, like, an amazing solo tank, then you're likely going to lose. Or if you're playing an OP character, then in that case, yeah, you'll probably win. But other than that, like, you're probably screwed. And that's terrible. And that's a terrible way for the game to work and to feel. Especially because a lot of players, especially tanks, go to 66 to get away from the fact of solo tanking. Like, I know for a fact that most of the time I don't like solo tanking. Granted, it's not like the worst thing ever. Like, I can still do it. Like, it's still possible. It's a possibility. But it's not what I want to do a majority of the time that I'm playing the game. Like, if I'm playing tank in 66, I'm going to want to play with another tank. Like, that's just the way it is. Now, granted, other tanks could have a different opinion. Like, that's very possible. And if you feel a different way than that, that's understandable. Like, I think that if you can solo tank, good on you, dog. Like, to an extent, I think that if you're like a higher rank tank, you should be able to solo tank. Whether or not you're a high rank for 5v5 or 66, obviously 5v5 you have to fucking solo tank, so, you know, I'd really pray that you are good at tank. At least good at solo tanking if you're in 5v5. But, like, it's just it's a weird thing because a lot of people go to 66 to get away from that feeling of like, oh hey, I'm the only person on my team who can truly win us these team fights. I can really do a whole lot in these situations. Like, a lot of people go to 66 purely to avoid that. And then you get stuck with the DPS players who just don't want to play tank, or support players who are refusing to switch, like stuff like that. And that is a terrible feeling, dog. That is like one of the worst feelings you can have. Just because, in my opinion, arguably, it ruins the experience. It truly, truly does. I just left all of this. But, like, it makes the experience so much worse for the tank because, oh hey, I'm in a 66, I should have another tank, and I don't. And that's the whole entire issue with 132. Is that your DPS that technically can play tank is going to pick DPS if they queued up for DPS every single time. Unless they're a tank that queued up for DPS, or a tank that queued up for tank and got the DPS with tank roll. Like, unless they're actively queuing for tank, they're not going to want to play tank. I like the idea of it, but it should be, oh hey, you have to get 2 tanks. Like, I think that having the possibility for 3 DPSs is cool, but I think overall for 66, 222 just works the best. You could also make an argument that 2-1-3 could work, and I could understand that, and if that's your opinion, then I think that that's fair. I think that that's like an understandable opinion to have for that sort of thing. So if that's your whole entire thing, is that, oh hey, you know, I'd rather have 2-1-3. Because then you don't have to worry about your DPS players just taking other roles. And that could be the one that, like, splits it up. But even then, the role that's going to have 3 is going to be really overpowered. That's the same issue with having That's the same issue with having 3 tanks. Is that, oh hey, the role that you have these 3 players on can literally make or break the match. Like, having 3 players on DPS can, like, do good for you and stuff, yeah, 1000%. But it's not going to, like, guaranteed, like, oh yeah, they're just gonna tank the entire time and just win. Like, no. Not unless you have, like, a Bastion, a Reaper, and then, like, something like that. Like, a sort of team comp like that, of that sort. If that's the case, then yeah, like, I guess that could be an argument. But like, the whole entire issue is that it makes it unbalanced for whoever's not got that same amount of players. So just keep it still. 132 could be something kind of cool for, like, quick play and stuff like that, which is why it's in quick play. I don't know if they're planning on adding that as a ranked thing, adding that as a ranked thing with 66 as the main ranking. I don't know if that's the case. If it is, I'm going to tweet. Because I think that is a terrible idea. Because I think that that just makes the game worse and makes the issues of the game, and especially of 66, even worse. And especially of 5v5. Like, the issues of 66 are still there, but the issues of 5v5 are going to make everything even worse. Because guess what the whole entire issue with 5v5 is for a lot of players, in particular the tank players, is the fact that you're stuck solo tanking the entire time, and that's an unenjoyable experience, if not a majority of tank players. And guess what the whole entire issue with 132 is that it makes it so that a lot of the time you're just going to end up being a solo tank. Like, you're likely not even going to end up having the option of having another tank. You're just going to end up a solo tank anyways. Like, at that point, just make it open queue, except force your team to have 2 supports. Because at that point, it's going to be the exact same thing as that. And arguably, however you look at it, that could be a better way of balancing it than fucking 1-3-2.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Because, I mean, it kind of gets rid of the idea of, oh hey, I have two people queuing for tank, but one of them can just choose DPS. Because then you don't know who the fuck your teammates are queuing up for. Then if they choose tank, then, oh, too bad, so sad, I guess. But even then, I don't think that's the way to do it. I think the way to do it is do 2-2-2 with 6v6. And then what you really need to do is give rewards for people who are going to be playing these other roles. Give them more of a reason to queue for support. Give them more of a reason to queue for tank. Like, either one, make those roles more enjoyable for the average player, or two, give them rewards like you used to. Like, give an extra loot box or something like that for the tank players. Like, do something of that sort. Like, give them extra loot boxes. Give them extra battle pass XP. Do something. Because I don't even know if that's still what they do. I haven't played 5v5 role queue in so long. I have no idea. But, like, if that's what they do, then just exacerbate. Look at whatever role has the least amount of players on it in a certain time, in a certain time period. And make sure that that role has bonuses for it. Okay, this role's got like 5-10 minute queue times. Then, like, make it less desirable to play that role by giving rewards for the other roles. Make it so not everyone is queuing up for one singular role. We'll realize, oh hey, that's a balancing issue. There's clearly an issue here with what we're doing with these characters. So we should change this. Oh hey, that literally shows an issue because, oh hey, everyone is wanting to play this role over these other ones. I find this role so much more enjoyable that this role has a 10-minute queue time while another one has a 1 minute. Because I saw a screenshot today of like a less than 1 minute queue time per tank. But you all know how long the queue time was on support? 10 minutes! Minutes, dog. You know how terrible that's gotta be? To first of all be a support player, because then you can't even hardly queue up for the character that you want or the role that you want. And then on top of that, you also have to deal with the fact that your tanks are gonna be fucking terrible, because they're gonna be like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna be tilted already, because, you know, I got a 1 minute queue time. And no one else wants to play tank that's like good at tank, so blah blah blah. Or, oh hey, the tank role has issues, so I'm gonna have a way less enjoyable experience, and so I'm gonna be tilted right off the bat because, oh hey, there's a reason why there's 1 minute queue times for this role. Oh yeah, no one really enjoys playing tank other than me, and blah blah blah. Like, there's all these reasonings for the stuff that's possible, and there's all these things that you can look at as ways of trying to realize, oh hey, how to fix this, what to do to fix this, like that sort of stuff. And they just don't look at it. Like, truly, that is the way of fixing it. Like, that is how you would fix something like that. Is by doing exactly that. Oh hey, realizing, oh my god, no one wants to play this role in particular for some ungodly reason. Why might this be? And then fixing that. Doing a hotfix balance patch and trying to realize, oh my god, this role has some pretty obvious issues. Let's fix these. Let's look at what the actual players of this role want. Rather than, oh my god, what do the people who don't play that role, who just play against it? Because that is the exact same issue that, like, Dead by Daylight ran into. Is, oh hey, we are purely balancing for what the people who play against this want. And I'm pretty sure they still suffer that issue. And people have left their game in swarms because of that. Because no one enjoys a game where they can't play the role that they want because their role that they're playing is being balanced around the opposite side. Rather than actually making the role itself enjoyable, balancing around the people who do nothing but play against that role all day and find issues with that role just by playing against it rather than actually realizing, oh my god, this is an actual issue with this role. You know how big of a problem that causes? Because that's all that does, is just causes a problem. If you'd actually look at what players have to say, especially tank players, you'd realize that, oh hey, these motherfuckers have been suffering for so long because they're suffering. First of all, solo tanking the entire time, and then on top of having to be forced to solo tank in 5v5 for so long in the main game mode because they want to play with all of their friends who just play the main game mode. Now, on top of them also having to suffer from that, they're also going to have to suffer from the fact that, oh my god, my role's being balanced by people who don't play this role. The devs are only taking feedback from the DPS and support players about how annoying this specific tank is to play against. Let's nerf Doomfist for the 15th time! Yeah! I'm joking, but I don't know. I just find some issues with their balancing. Love Overwatch though. I just find there to be some issues with the way that they balance. Now granted, I just barely came back to it, so maybe this isn't like the common experience. Maybe this is just something that's been happening from what I can see only recently, like, because I've been seeing this everywhere. Every single tank player's opinion that I've seen on this is that it is bad. That they're sick of solo tanking in all the game modes, that they're sick of solo tanking in general, that they're sick of all this stuff. That is the overwhelming opinion I've seen from literally everyone that I've seen. If you have a different opinion than that and you main tank, I would love to hear you guys' opinion. Because I'm curious. Because I don't main tank necessarily, but I play tank more than I do support. I play tank more than I do, like, DPS mostly, too. But there's a reason why I'll never play tank in 5v5. Yeah, there's a reason why I'll play it in 66. Because guess what? You don't have to solo tank! Wow! Now, maybe I'm just basing this off of my own personal views, and from seeing how many people share those views with me, I'm kind of basing this sort of idea off of that as well. That could be the case, which is why I'm asking y'all how you guys feel about it. And I don't want some, like, DPS player, like I just said, giving their opinion on it. I want to hear how an actual tank player feels about 5v5 and about 60s. I don't care about the DPS or support players' opinions, because everything's been balanced around them for a majority of the time. Other than, like, the Mauga players, and the, you know, Ramatra players, because, apparently we need to buff Ramatra again, we need to buff Mauga again, make him unplayable, well, unfun to play against, same with Orisa, and then let's just nerf Doomfist, you know, let's do all this stuff, let's just, buff the unfun characters to play against, but then nerf the ones who are fun to play against, and actually require skill to play against, and stuff like that. But yeah, though, if you guys have different opinions, sorry that I kind of ranted, that's fine. I just feel very personal about this topic because I love Overwatch, and that's why I feel so, like, heavily about the balancing decisions and about how I want the game to be balanced. Because I want the game to feel good for everyone. And from what I've been seeing, for the most part, it's just been fun for a certain group of people who only enjoy the, you know, solo tanking, and then as well as also end up being the people who enjoy playing DPS and support, but not tank. and yet they want to talk on how tank is balanced.
Top 3 finish.
So,
Play of the game.
yeah. I am very curious to hear what you guys' opinions are. Let me know down in the comments. If I'm a brain dead idiot, then let me know, because I am very eager to see what you guys had to say about this video. Either way, though, man, I appreciate you all. I hope you guys all have a lovely and splendid and fantastic day. I will see you guys all in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. Peace out, you guys.